Chapter 1 Everything Change. Konoha no Sato, the village right now in 1 month until Chunin exam. Naruto right now is training with Jiraiya of the Sannin aka Pervy Sage. After he was dumped to Ebisu by Kakashi, this pervert guy taken over his training and to be honest, this is just like self-training. If he knew it was like this, he would rather train by himself. 1 week's passed, and all he did was summon a tadpole, and he doubt even if he can summon a big toad like the pervert it won't help him in the final at all. Right now, the pervert losing his patience and trying a different and more forceful method. Little does Naruto and the pervert know, this decision will change Naruto's life forever. Jiraiya throw him down in the ground after carrying him, then he said, "Get up, kid." Where am I?" asked Naruto. "Kid, your training ends today. If you value your life, you've got to figure things out for yourself." "Okay," said Jiraiya. "Huh?" Confused Naruto, then suddenly Jiraiya flicked his forehead, sending him sailing right at the cliff. Naruto screamed, then dropping down fast. Naruto trying to grab the wall of the cliff, but it was slippery and he falling too fast to grab hold. Naruto then though, so this is it? Killed by my own teacher. Life truly twisted. As he closed his eye. Then when he opens his eye, he then standing in front of a wasteland. Naruto then said, So, this is the afterlife, huh? Not exactly, young man, said a man in a wheelchair appearing suddenly, making Naruto surprise. Who are you? Are you here to take me to hell? Asked Naruto, alert. I assure you, Naruto Uzumaki, I'm not the god of death, said the man smiling. Wait, how do you know my name? And if you're not, then who are you? What is this place? Asked Naruto, looking around. Don't worry, young Naruto. I'll explain to you, so calm down. First off, my name is Steven and I'm just a scientist, that's all. And this place is a realm of subconsciousness of humankind, said Steven. Eh? Subconsciousness? Asked Naruto. It means the collective though of every human create this place, like anger, hungry, sleepy, jealousy, said Steven. Ho, said Naruto, still not understanding. In time you will understand. Now, I assume you want to know why are you here, am I right? Asked Steven. Yeah, that's right. One moment, I'm falling to my death, then suddenly I'm here, said Naruto. It's because I wish to discuss with you about something, said Steven. Naruto then looks at him, then he shrugged, then sit down. Steven smiled and said, you see, it truly is you have landed down to the bottom of the cliff you fall. Your body had broken many places, and thus your soul was about to go to the afterlife. So, the fox didn't help me, huh? Asked Naruto, looking down. I don't think in your situation even he can help at all. You instantly died when you touched the ground, said Steven. Then why are you bringing me here? Asked Naruto, looking at Steven. It is because the afterlife is in chaos right now, said Steven, showing him the image. Demons and angels fighting a war, making the human caught in the crossfire. Naruto see that shock and said, what are they doing? Can they see they are harming the human there? This war was start because of their opposite idea. The angels want a world with absolute obedience, while the demons want the world that the strong can shape however they wish, said Steven. Naruto just looks down and Steven said, what about you, young Naruto? What kind of world do you want? The laws or the chaos? Naruto just sit down, not knowing the answer. Steven then said, I see. Maybe it was too soon for you to answer this question. For now, I'll give you a present for your journey there. Naruto looks at the man, then Steven said, please bring up your left arm. Naruto then brings his left arm up, then Steven put on a gauntlet on him. Naruto then said, what is this? A gift for you to survive there and finding the answer you're looking for, said Steven. Huh, said Naruto, then check the gauntlet. The gauntlet then appear out the world, please tough the screen. Naruto then touched the screen. The screen appeared the word engaged and booted up. Then a voice said, hello. You must be my new master. Eh? Said Naruto, surprises. Don't be alarmed. This is Burrow. Someone to assist you in the future, said Steven. Like Professor said, I'll be looking forward working with you, Master Naruto, said Burrow. Okay. I'm counting on you in the future, Burrow, said Naruto. Now then, I believe it's time, said Steven as Naruto slowly disappeared. Wait, I still have many more questions. Said Naruto. Hurry. Don't worry. We will meet again. Said Steven as Naruto disappeared. He then said, good luck, young Naruto. Naruto then appeared at the school ground. Then Naruto looks around and said, what is this place? You must be a newcomer. Welcome to the SSS battlefield. Said a dark pink hair girl holding a snipe. Naruto looks at her and she said, sorry if it's a bit so sudden, but can you join us? Here's the thing, you're already dead, and this is the afterlife. If you stay here for too long, you'll be living bait for demons and angels. Said the girl as she took aim. Demons, angels? Asked Naruto as he suddenly grabs his head at those words. Right. The afterlife is now a battlefield for the angels, demon, and also many being from different myths as well. And thus, the last defense of humankind, we the Shinda Sekai Sensen or SSS for short. Now any question? Asked the girl. Is that a gun in your hand? Asked Naruto as he recognized it in the academy. Apparently because it was too loud so the Hokage abandoned it. Everyone had the same reaction, but improvise and adapt overcome. Said the girl. Okay then, who are you aiming at now? Asked Naruto looking at where she aims. At her. Said the girl pointing at the white-hair girl. Wait, isn't she just a girl? Asked Naruto. Don't be fooled. She's an angel. She had slaughtered many demons and humans with her own hand already. Said the girl. Really? Asked Naruto as he bringing his left hand up. By the way, what with the gauntlet? Asked the girl. Naruto looks at his arm, then he sees it. He touches it and felt cold. It's real and he feels a little dizzy at that. Naruto then said, can I head over there? Are you out of your mind? I already said she is the enemy and had killed many humans already. If she killed you, you can forget about reincarnate and become god puppets in this school. Said the girl. God puppets? Asked Naruto. That's right. Most of the people here are used to be human. But after being caught by the angels, they sit in the class acting like a broken doll. Unlucky one became food to the demons. Said the girl gritting her teeth. I'm sorry. Said Naruto. Forget it. You don't believe, then do whatever you wish. Said the girl. Naruto then walks to the angel and said, excuse me? Why are they pointing the gun at you calling an angel? Because they have to. Many being here looking down at human because humans are at the bottom of the food chain. Said the angel. Are you the same? Asked Naruto. No. Said the angel. Okay. So is this place truly the afterlife? Asked Naruto looking around. You taken well, unlike others. Said the angel. Well, I have seen many weird things when I was alive. But it seems that there's something that I forgot before I was here. Said Naruto grabbing his head. Please refrain from wearing more accessory in school. Said the angel. School? Asked Naruto surprised. Even though this is a battlefield, the higher angels still want human to attend class like normal in exchange for protection against other being. Said the angel. Said Naruto sweat drop. Those humans from before is from always gather at the principal office. Said the angels walking away. Thanks. Asked Naruto as he goes to the principal office. Naruto then suddenly felt danger when he touches the doorknob. He then dodges narrowly and breath hard from surprise. But suddenly he felt a force on his back and he dropped unconscious. Naruto starts to wake up as he heard chatter. Naruto starts to get up, then a voice said, oh, he's awake. Naruto looks around and found the girl from before. The girl then said, are you awake? Sorry for knocking you down, and I have to say, quite impressive for you to dodge the trap I put there. Thanks. Said Naruto. So, have you considered joining us? Asked the girl. Well, I want to know things first. Because I'm still new at this. Said Naruto. Very well. I suppose that's fair. As you can see, many being from different myths has turned this world into a war zone. Here, we have to be careful or death will come indiscriminately and randomly. You can't go one day without hearing a poor soul got devoured or enslaved. Thus, we human who's still alive and not enslaved continues to survive as long as you keep fighting. Said the girl. What is your purpose after this then? Asked Naruto. We shall seize this world and foil God plan, said the girl serious. Can you guy do that? Asked Naruto. Human had unlimited potential. That's why God want to enslave human. Because God doesn't want human to know about human untapped power, said the girl. And what is that? Asked Naruto. The power to slay God, said the girl, making Naruto shocked. She continues, in many legends, human had proved that they can slay God and only us human had that power. The girl then extended her hand to Naruto. So will you accept it? Suddenly the door opens. A boy carrying a pole arm said, "Look out, Europe." That guy is. He then hit by a swinging hammer at the door. Idiot, falling at his own trap? So glad I'm not hit by that. If you want a safety enter here, you'll need a passcode as a precaution against other. This is the only place that's safe for us human after all, said Europe. Shouldn't you be worried about him? Asked Naruto, pointing at the broken window. He'll live. He's our tanker after all, said Europe. I see, said Naruto. But are you sure it's fine for me? I mean, I may not the best person you can count on, said Naruto, looking at his hand. Don't worry, you'll fit in just fine, said Europe. Hey, come on. Joining us is not a bad thing at all, said the blue hair guy. Naruto looks around and then smile. He then said, okay, please tell me the passcode. No God, no Buddha, no angels, no demons exist. Now let me introduce. I am Yuri, leader of the battlefront, said Yuri. Then she points at the blue hair guy. That's Hinata. He may be lax, but he'll do what's necessary at times. She points at the big guy and said, that's Matt Dishida. He's a 5th degree in judo, so we called him Matt Dishida 5th. He's also one of our tanker. She points at the small boy, Hizuyama. I know his name doesn't suit him at all. She points at the glass guy, he's Takamatsu. He may look smart, but he's an idiot. Okay, said Naruto. Then suddenly a voice speaks right beside him, make Naruto jumps. That guy is TK. No one knows his real name, but he's a reliable comrade. Yuri points at the long hair one and said, that girl there is Shina. She is the only girl beside me in the main division. She also an assassin and information gathering. Next is the guitar girl, she's Isawara, the leader of Diversion Division. She and her band kept the human puppet away from the big fight, so we can think about how to release them from God hold in the future. And also, the one who flew out just now is Noda. There are a few that aren't here because of their position, said Yuri, gesturing to Noda, who just climbed up. Hey punk, I'm Fujimaki, said Noda. I'm not a punk, said Naruto. Then what are you? Asked Noda. I'm Naruto, better remember that, said Naruto. Haha, fish cake huh, said Noda, laughing. No, it meant Maelstrom, said Naruto. What about your surname? Asked Yuri. I don't remember, said Naruto, grabbing his head. Speaking of which, you never told me about that gauntlet? Asked Yuri, pointing at the gauntlet. I don't know. I can't remember, said Naruto. Then shall I explain? Said a voice from the gauntlet. Eh? The gauntlet speaks? Asked Hinata, surprised. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Burrow, an AI to assist my master Naruto, said Burrow. An AI? How did you have something this advanced? Asked Yuri as she takes a closer look. My creator was the one who created me. He gives these to Master because he wants to give human an edge, said Burrow. How? You're only an AI? I doubt you can do anything at this place at all, said Noda. I assure you, the app inside will help you greatly, said Burrow. An app? What is this app? Asked Yuri. The Demons Summoning app, said Burrow, shocking Yuri. Wait, you can summon demons with this? Asked Yuri, grabbed the gauntlet hand. Not just demons. Any being from other myths is fine too, depend on the potential you have, said Burrow. This is amazing. We can counter them with this, said Yuri, excited. Wait, but we don't have a gauntlet like that. How are we supposed to use them? Said Hinata. No need to worry. I have a version for smartphone. All you have to do is get a smartphone and you're good to go. But it may have less function because smartphone has less memories than the gauntlet, said Burrow. That's more than enough. Quickly, contact Cha to make the smartphone ASAP, said Yuri. Haha, you truly are a blessing in disguise. With this we human actually have a chance, said Hinata, patting his back. Thanks, said Naruto. Oh right, here is your uniform, Naruto, said Yuri, handling Naruto the uniform. Thanks. Naruto then changes and Yuri said, "Let me welcome you once more to our battlefront." Konoha. What do you mean you throw him off the cliff? Shout out the Hokage as his Ki skyrockets, scaring the villager. I'm sorry. Though it was a good way for him to call out the chakra, said Jiraiya meekly. Why did you even though that throw Naruto into a fucking bottomless ravine is a good idea in the begin with? Said the Hokage angry. Look, I'm sorry, sensei. What else I can do? Asked Jiraiya. Jiraiya. You better hope Naruto shows up for his match in a month or I'll make sure to have your manhood with a chainsaw personally, said Sarutobi angry and throw Jiraiya out before he loses what left of his patience. Jiraiya walks out of the office and thinking about the brat who too stubborn to use the Kyuubi chakra. Honestly, why does it have to be like this? Afterlife. Here you go, Europe. Still, why are you need a smartphone for? Asked Cha. You'll be surprised. Now everyone, each take one, said Yuri as the other take one. Okay then, Burrow. Do it, said Yuri as then the phones start to downloading something. Cha opens up and said, okay, how did you do that and just what is this? Demon summoning app. An edge we were waiting for, said Yuri, then she explained about what happened few hours ago. Cha was shocked at that and inspect the gauntlet. He then said, it just like she said, this gauntlet makes by material I have never seen before. But now knowing how important this is, I think I need to make the phone stronger so it can withstand more, said Cha. I'm counting on you for that, Cha, said Yuri. Now then everyone. How about a training session? You need to know how to use it after all, said Burrow. That's right. Let's go everyone to the school ground, said Yuri. After that, they start to get used to it and Yuri was shaking in excitement because she can use magics now. Many days later. Kanade, snap out of it, said Naruto as he dodges many light spear rains down at him. Be silent, human. You won't seduce her, said Kanade as her eye flicks between brown and red. Shibubu, said Yuri as she binds Kanade. Hurry up, Naruto. I won't be able to bind her any longer at all. Thanks, Europe, said Naruto as he dashes to Kanade and said, King Frost Ice Breath. Hee-ho. Right away, master, said King Frost as he froze Kanade, making her unable to move, but then she break out quickly and leap to the sky. Give up, human. You two will never be together, said Kanade. Shut up and get the hell out her body right now, said Naruto, and he said, Black Maria Sukukaja. Black Maria nodded, then she boosted up their speed agility. Naruto then leaped toward Kanade. Why is Naruto and Yuri being so desperate to save Kanade? Turn out they figure out that Kanade is instead of siding with the angels, but she helping the human in secret. She releases the human she caught to be reincarnate to escape God hand. The reason why is because she had been opened eye by someone as she then later assists the SSS for fighting against her kind. God found out angry and awaken her inner force her to kill the SSS. Right now, the angels and the SSS member are fighting while Naruto and Yuri save Kanade. Naruto then leaped up, grabbed Kanade's hand, and he said, Kanade wakes up. Let go of me, human, said Kanade as she uses Hand Sonic and stab him, but he already wears Null Fizz accessory to block her attack. Naruto, then not knowing what to do, then he does the next stupidest thing, kiss her. Yuri jaw drop at that, then seeing Kanade starts to struggle less and start to embrace him. The two then land down slowly thanks to Black Maria. Black Maria then said, that was reckless, Master Naruto, but it's effective. The two then separate, then Kanade said, Naruto. Welcome back, said Naruto smiling. Haze, do you have any idea how much of a hassle to save you, Kanade? Asked Yuri. Sorry, said Kanade. Don't be. Now let's go. We need to help our comrade after all, said Yuri as they go assist other. Many years later. It was over. Everything was over. His long war had come to an end. It had been long, but he had done it. He had saved both the afterlife and the human had been free. Right now, he and the entire SSS are in the graduation ceremony. They were about to move on. Naruto then said it was painful, but I'm truly glad I met you all. You said it. We are the heroes after all. Said Hinata put his arm around Naruto's shoulder. Hope we can meet each other again. Said Naruto as his eyes start to dampen. The remaining members start to cry as well. Iyama cried the loudest. Noda then said, bastard. I may give up on Europe, but if you make her cry, you'll be sorry. Shut up, said Yuri as she kicks Noda on the face blushed. I won't, that's a promise, said Naruto as he hugging Kanade. Speaking of which, what are you going to do now, Kanade? Since God fall at his hand now, said Yuri point at Naruto. I'll be waiting for Naruto, said Kanade snuggling at Naruto. Don't worry, Kanade. I'll find you, as well as all of you as well, said Naruto looking at other. Then I better rebuild SSS from the scratch then. Then we all will have a place, said Yuri spread her arm out. Naruto just smiled at that and said, then I'll have to count on you again, leader. Yuri just smiled. Then Hinata said, all right, let's sing the graduation song. As they singing, the world starts to shine brightly as each and everyone start to disappear. Naruto, Yuri, and Kanade are the remaining left. Naruto hugs the two close and said, I promise, I'll find the two of you, and we can be together like this for real. You better, my maelstrom, said Yuri smiling as she snugged in and disappear. I'll be waiting, Naruto, and thank you for being there for me, said Kanade. Then. I'll see you later, said Naruto as Kanade disappear. Naruto then starts walking around the disappearing school and said, you can come out. I believe congratulations are in order, young Naruto, said Steven. It's not just me. It's the effort of everyone, said Naruto. Indeed. Human may be sad, despair more, but they now have something to fight against them. Hope, said Steven. Humanity have potential, they just don't realize it, said Naruto. Indeed. So are you going now? Asked Steven. Yeah, better get going to a new life, huh? Let hope I'm not reborn as something like Germ or something, said Naruto laughing dryly. Oh, you will be surprised, said Steven smirking. There you go again. Always keep the fun thing to yourself, said Naruto. It won't be fun if you know firsthand, right? Asked Steven. I guess so, said Naruto as he starts to transparent. Well, got to go now. Time to find out what kind of surprise you gave me now. Naruto then disappear and Steven smiled and disappear as well. Naruto opens his eye, then he looks around and said, that's weird. This doesn't look like a new life at all. Because it's not, master, said Burrow. Burrow? What do you mean by that? Asked Naruto. Try the mapper app, master, said Burrow. Naruto confused, then do it. Naruto looks then shocked that this place is the place where he falls down in the first place. He then checks the date, then said, this is the same day that pervert pushed me down. This is not the only surprise the professor gave you, master, said Burrow. Naruto then looks at the mapper, then said, these are. It looks like you'll meet them sooner than you think, master, said Burrow. Ha 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 ha. Burrow, still access to my team and the compendium? Asked Naruto. All functions have been enabled, you have nothing to worry, said Burrow. Very well. Burrow opens up AR field. It's time for me to get back in shape in this month, said Naruto standing up. Very well, master. Shall I also bring out all the incenses you had collected? Asked Burrow. All of them, said Naruto as he starts training.